Right, how are we doing? It is Saturday the 16th of September 2023 and you join me in our final stop in Lisbon. Ponte Bridge behind me. So, final stop of my little European tour. Apologies, the wind's quite bad here and I don't have a mic on this camera, so you're just gonna have to bear with me and hope that on the edit it isn't too bad. But I'm gonna make this effort to speak a bit louder so you guys can hear me. Arrived in Lisbon last night, I think you guys saw that, and then went for dinner and then head out for a bit, not long. Still very ropey from Ibiza, but first thoughts on Lisbon, seems quite a cool place. The only thing is that it's so hilly. I knew it was going to be hilly, right, but this is a different level of hilly. Ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. It's like almost walking like a vertical mountain at some point. But apart from that, it's quite interesting, very lively at night, which I expect to be in a big city. It was cool to be out. This morning, very slow get up. Like I said, still ropey from Ibiza, but we are out now and we're exploring Lisbon. Basically got today and tomorrow, and that is all I've got. Booked tour to this morning, so I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. To tick off all the sites. I've got about 10 or 15 things I want to do, or 10, 12 things I want to do, so I'm just going to tick those off and show you guys a bit of Lisbon. First things first though, we're by the river. Beautiful. Doesn't smell great though, but it is nice. Beautiful day for it. I'll with you out now and I'll show you if I can jump across there. I've got like a bit of meat at the edge. So I'm going to try and whiz across and see if I can show you. An hour walk and you join me at Ponte Bridge. An hour walk, probably another half an hour to go. Get there, have a look around and then get probably a bus back into the city. Stay tuned. That bridge is absolutely stunning. Reminds me of the Golden Gate Bridge, although I've never been to the Golden Gate Bridge, but it looks like the Golden Gate Bridge. And if people have said that in the comments, unfortunately you can't walk over it. You have to get public transport over, but yeah, fantastic. Right, nearly a 2 hour walk later. Bell Tower. It's a 2 hour walk. I just don't think it's worth a 2 hour wait, in my opinion. So we're not going to do it. I've seen it, it's quite impressive, huge amount of tourists. It reminds me of something in Bali, I can't remember where it was, but a similar sort of feel where you've got to walk over the river / through the river to see it. Here's a monument, a reduced size. I'll spin you around. So they are, not move on. Hieronymus Monastery. Very impressive. Again, huge queues and I'm short on time, so I'm not going to venture inside, unfortunately. But I'll give you a panorama view just now. Right, back into the city we go. I need to head back because there's a lot more that I need to do today. So, see you back in the city centre. Right, next stop. LX Factory. Basically it's like a restaurants, shops, independent sort of feel. So just gonna have a wander. I need to get some lunches on. I'm getting a bit hungry. Got loads of vans as well. So let's have a look shop. Let's have a bit of a gander. The Lux Factory, done and dusted. Cool area this. Like I said, always shops, bars, food, decent little place. Definitely worth a visit. Get out. Trying to make my way out now and head back to the city. No, back we go. Right, next thing is we're back in the more central. We're back here from where I took first video this morning. Plaza de Comercial is basically loads of shops, restaurants, all in this sort of square. So yeah, it's good to be back here. Yeah, what a day. Very productive day. And then you can see the Ponte Bridge just in the background there. But yeah, nice to be back. More things before the day is out. So yeah, stay tuned. So I genuinely think that Lisbon is probably one of the most, or if the most unique city that I've ever been to, in terms of you have I think it's the way it's built sort of on a hill, but it's the way you have like the squares, the sort of the plazas and the squares that are sort of atypical of like a Roman city. But then you've obviously got the hills, and you've got these like narrow sort of streets and walkways that are more symbolic of basically not that. It's the complete, almost like opposite. And then obviously you don't have the sort of the modern buildings that a sort of modern city would have. It's, well, the best way of describing it, it's like it's a mixture between Rome and like a sleepy Italian village. Again, for those of you who've not been to Italy, that it doesn't really explain it, but to me, I don't know how else to explain it. You know, yeah, it's so difficult to explain. It's so unique. I don't say I necessarily like it because it is ridiculously hilly. I've never seen anything like it, but yeah, it's very unusual to say the least. Right, so walk past the Lisbon Cathedral and then the St George's Castle. Both of them are just too busy, just so busy today. And I wasn't going to people about the cathedral, but I wanted to go into the castle, but it is too busy. So I kept made my way up and then ended up a place called Mirador de Grazia, which I'll put a panoramic view in now. Unreal views, absolutely stunning. And then I'm going to head, there's one more viewpoint, which is, I think about a 5-minute walk away, which is the Mirador da Senhora do Monte. So I'm going to head there. Stay tuned. Mirador da Senhora. Unreal views. Very busy though, very busy, so it's falling quite hard, but I'll whiz you out now and I'll show you views for days, mate. I'm going to head back down to my hostel, and good way to finish the day. Views are unreal, mate. Sick views. Yeah, incredible views. But she's very busy, but to be expected. I think that sort of shows how much like a boulder city is. Here we are, look at the elevation from the sea level to where we are now. So yeah, can't really recommend it enough. I think definitely worth a visit because the views are stunning. Both points of the views are stunning. So yeah, right, let's head back. Not being funny as well, been trying to walk down, even with my phone using Google Maps. It's so easy to get lost here. All the streets are really similar and they're all very narrow, and it's very easy to miss a turning. So if you've got a map, if you were back in the day when you just had maps, oh, you'd be struggling in Lisbon, to say the least. At least I can, yeah, having Google Maps make it a lot easier to be able to navigate, for sure. What are we saying? Final day travelling. Last 2 hours in Lisbon, so going to explore the final bits that I haven't done. I can't believe it really, don't know where the time gone. Just going back to last night, I think you last saw me probably after the viewpoints. Went for dinner, went out for a few drinks, nothing too major. Went to bed at 4 AM, so nothing too major these days. 4 AM's early after Ibiza. 6 AM, 7 AM, 8 AM is more my time, but yeah, it was an early one at 4 AM. But yeah, up and out today. What I actually had to check out was, yeah, rushing around this morning, but a few hours, so I'm going to start here. Time Out Market, Lisbon. Heard good things about it. Basic food market, and like obviously have food stalls as well as like juice. And have a little bit of a gander. Anyway, we're gonna have a look and see what this place is about. So they've got loads of food stalls here. Like basically anything you can think of, any cuisine you can think of, they've got. So Portuguese traditional. We've got that, whatever that is. You like pizza store, donuts, basically all sorts, and it's so busy. Like it's ridiculously busy. I'll show you how busy it is. I've never seen anything like it. But so busy. The food looks incredible. I've been having a nosy at what people have been ordering, and it looks fantastic. So I've just had breakfast. It's about, well, it's 1:45 now. I may have to come back and eat here because it looks unreal. And it must be unreal because so many people are eating here. It's so, I've never seen, I don't think I've seen a food market like this ever, anywhere in the world. Fantastic. Latest stop. It's the Panteo de Nacional. Basically it's the Pantheon, 17th century Baroque church, which now houses the deceased celebrities of, I presume, Portugal, based on what I'm reading. Century Baroque church turned into modern day mausoleum for tombs of national celebrities. There you go. let's go on to the next stop. Had lunch at a poke house, and now I'm just basically trying to burn time because I've got to leave the airport in 2 hours. So I thought I'd come here. This is another Mirador, so basically it's another viewpoint. Now I'm going to spin you around, I'm going to show you where I was yesterday at 6 PM. So if you look over there, around there, don't know how you can see it, but that is where we were yesterday. That was the first one. And if I turn you slightly that way, that top one there, that's what the second viewpoint was. And then over there, that's where the castle is. It's quite cool, you know. It's seen from like a different angle. You kind of realise like it's built into like a valley. It's probably the best way of describing it. It's cool. It's cool. Just very hilly, as I keep complaining. I've never seen a city like this where it's been so hilly. And then the background, you can see the river, which is cool as well. Very cool. Well, I'm gonna keep walking. There. There's like, I think there's like a park that goes through the city, so I'm gonna try and just have a wander and see how far it takes me. Like I said before, I'm kind of running out of time. I just haven't got enough time. I need another day. I wanted to go and visit the 2 football stadiums, Benfica and Sporting, and then I wanted to go to a place called Sintra. It's been recommended. Unfortunately, I obviously don't have time for that. And I wanted to ride the tram. I could have done that today, but I've just been very lazy today. Been a bit tired. So I'm not desperate to do it, but it's one of those where they say like, if you can do it, do it. So yeah, it is what it is. Right, let's go have a wander. Let's go down to this park. Right, you join me on Avenue Liberdade, it's a mouthful, on the main street to shopping in Lisbon. I don't know that, I'm just kind of guessing because I can see about all your fancy shops along here. You've got your Armani's, your Gucci's, your Lacoste, etc. Michael Kors. So yeah, I think it's like fancy street. So I'm just having a wander. I'm gonna head back, get my suitcase and then head to the airport. Right, walked on, just ended up with another Mirador. Spin you around. A little view into the sea. Gonna end this here because I'm literally just gonna walk back, get my stuff and get to the airport. Thank you so much for watching. Europe, it's been fun. Lisbon, it's been fun. Next scenes, probably back in the UK somewhere. Next scenes back in the UK. It's been a good trip. Whole trip, number 14, I think. Done and dusted into the history books. Until next time, see you later guys.